Hey everyone, I'm Alfred. Welcome back to Halo. Halo 3, in fact. Last time we completed Savo Highway.
Prophet of Truth has found the Ark. Our only chance
And
of stopping
now we're
it
riding
is
shotgun in this
surprise aerial
Kron.
assault. Clear this sector of Covenant anti-air defenses. Make a hole.
They've given us fresh weapons instead of the same shit we had last level, which I guess is okay, considering we're kind of out of stuff. Yeah, this is the Storm. It's a good level. It's one of those levels where it's like very open and shut. Very bright keypad. Like, you got your goals, you know what they are, you gotta go get them, you gotta go get to them. Up to you how, though, and that's fun.
Chief, open the door, we can roll on through.
Nice to see they've all got the same idea. Yeah, we've got anti-air wraiths that are really just blocking our style. Gotta put a stop to them. Gotta make a deal. Look at that. They don't keep it loaded.
Ready? Let's get out there.
I have always loved Chief's ability to just loot all manner of goodies from all manner of enemies. It's one of the many iconic things about this.
Open fire!
You know, part of what makes Halo Halo. What the hell happened? That's not supposed to happen. Let me see the script.
We can team up and bring you down.
I like that they realized what was happening to them as it was. As always, I've really loved the grunts. I feel as though I've exhausted my, like, Halo lore. I'm just realizing this. Wow, hey guys, what's going on? Yeah, no kidding, huh? Because, like, I gotta burn through all of the, like, because, like, that's what I've been doing for a lot of these LPs.
Kilo 2-3, this is forward unto dawn.
And, like, I feel as though I've almost, like,
Atmospheric
exhausted
disturbance
it,
is
you know?
intensifying above the artifact, Admiral.
Sierra 117.
Moving as fast as you can, sir. I know he'll get it done.
Like, what can I say? Root to Space Source. Hell yeah! Chief is dead.
Commander.
Atmospheric
You love to
disturbance
see
is
it.
intensifying above the artifact, Admiral.
Sierra 117.
Moving as fast as you can, sir. I know he'll get it done.
Is there any reason to call me Sierra 117? I know it's like my code name or something, but like, as though anyone won't be able to tell immediately that the Chief is back. And what's more, that, like, as though anyone who's not on the battlefield right now won't see you.
Let's get going, sir. Admiral's waiting for us to clear the anti-air.
I'm aware.
That away, Chief. Target destroyed. Move to the next area.
We're working on it, Jonathan.
I think we did it.
Probably more on higher difficulties. Is that a... the hell is this doing here? Are we anywhere near the coast? I don't feel as though we are. What the hell? It's a little silly, don't you think? Yikes. Is that on me? That might be on me.
A sniper!
Weird anyone else of the Covenant still use English.
Just keep coming.
Check your fire! Chief!
That's bad.
Flush him out, sir. We'll nail him with the stick.
Little doom there, you know? Man, who let you turn your back on an enemy? That's like rule 1.
Hurry!
I don't know about you guys, but I recently watched the Twilight movies. Couldn't really tell you why. Well, because my friend's having a hard time and I'm helping her. This is the same friend that's making me watch Star Wars, so... Not only am I going through reprehensible, like, geek shit, I'm also watching Twilight. Lucky me, right, guys? To be frank, though, I did enjoy it more than I expected I would. There's a lot of good in Twilight, which makes me realize they really... Those idiots published Stephenie Meyer's first draft. Oh, that's what was going on. I thought I had somehow ricocheted and hit myself off the floor. Yeah, like, there's a lot of cool stuff about it. Another, like, a good Doom-esque pile of bodies. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff in Twilight. And like, I don't feel bad saying that. But, like, there wasn't enough, like, creative control on it. Oh my god, shut up. I don't care.
I have defied God.
There wasn't enough creative control on it, you know? They just let Stephenie Meyer do whatever.
Mount up, rockets and back.
And, like, that meant that we ended up with Twilight as it was.
Gotta
And, like,
move fast and punch hard.
some of the complaints about Twilight are extremely valid.
We got anti-air raids.
Some of it is weirdly misogynistic, even though the main character and author are both ostensibly women. Some of it's a little victim blaming. There's a lot of it that's fucking weird for almost no reason sometimes.
One down, one to go.
Jesus. Can you solve this problem? Thank you.
Look out! Hey!
Ghosts and phantoms I can deal with a lot more of. But this I can't abide by. There's a very minor detail in a... What the hell, man? Like, I realize it's not necessarily smart of me to lock horns with a fucking...
Anti-air raids in the next lake bed, Chief.
with a anything like that, but come on, you gotta have some self-preservation.
One down, one to go.
Now we got a checkpoint. Thank you. And we needed it. You're staying here. He really said, "Get down, Mr. President." It's like I'm watching a 3D movie. Remember that quote-unquote friend that I mentioned that I would occasionally play Halo with back in the day? He was an annoying piece of shit preteen, so obviously there were problems where, like, he would just hit the load checkpoint button because he thought he was funny. And I remember that this was one where that happened more than a few times. In case anyone was wondering why I was overjoyed to not be in contact with the man anymore. What the hell? The streets is crazy, man. I wish I could use that as a weapon like purchase. And yes, for those who don't know, there is a giant wheel that you can use as a weapon.
AA rates have been neutralized.
Strictly, it's supposed to be a shield, but
Something big.
it has a pretty cool attack. There's also a much more adequate wheel to use it as a weapon in the counterparts to Dark Souls, Bloodborne.
Scarab, find some cover. Now!
Of course, you all remember the legendary Scarab from Halo 2. And Bungie does as well, and I want you to remember it. Ladder tech has never been particularly good, though I must say I do much prefer having to do with this with the WADS keys. As opposed to... Come over here, I can't get on it here. I wonder if a tank this huge ever gets invented. Particularly one with legs. If standard operating procedure will in fact be for everyone to go stand underneath it and shoot at it. I mean, fuck, we've all seen Star Wars, right?
Now, while it's down! Find a way inside!
You got it. Wow, that's egg on my plate. Oh man, he's at the bottom of the hill. That's a pain in the ass.
Take this!
Come on. They're really gonna do this to me, huh?
Rip you apart!
They can sling around in a front. I don't know. Seems like kind of an oversight.
Look for a weak spot, Chief. Power core, something like that.
I'm well aware. Man, really? No, look at me, asshole. Let the other guys shoot you. Hard to tell.
This is too easy, Fatty!
starting to call this thing fat. We'll have that kind of fat phobia in the future. What if we still have fat people in the future? That's one of the big things everyone's always like quote unquote predicting for the future. That diet technology will advance beyond what like normal medical science is capable of in this era. Or alternatively, that science technology will allow people to get even fatter than they normally would be. Like the guys in Judge Dredd who have little unicycles. Whoops! Who have little unicycles to power their, to like hold the rest of their fat guts. Or the floating fat man from one June. June is in Arrakis. Anyone else feel like getting this thing's legs out from under it? 'Cause that would be
Look for the core, Chief. You'll know when you
great
see
for me. Make my job a lot easier. I feel like this is the thing that can just happen at some handful levels. What's he doing? Avoid shooting it in the elevator shaft. I feel like that's so far. You know? Come on, come over here. I really want you to. Of course, I realize that, you know, what with the advent of guns, you don't really need to walk over here to kill me. But what if you did it just for old time's sake?
big spot, Chief. Powerful. Something like that.
I'm working on it, Johnson. It's one of those things about big set piece bosses like this that also require like very specific win conditions and scripting. Sometimes you have a boss that can't kill you. Oh, that's empty? Screw you, man. You have a boss that cannot kill you. And a player that cannot kill the boss. Come on, I know that this can happen.
Look for a weak spot, Chief. Power core. Something like that.
Fuck you too, Bungie.
It's getting closer. Scarab, find some cover. Now.
Alright. Well, luckily, since I've been sent back hours in time, maybe I'll be able to get something done this time around. Can you give me this? Oh, that was my rocket that I had abandoned there. Of course. Funny of me. Hilarious, in fact. Quite the volley I avoided there. imagine that this thing is using like some of the splatter rules? There we go. Much easier. Oh, there he goes, I guess. Hey, I'm on it though. That's another thing about, especially games with like just a pure checkpoint system like this. Sometimes the state in which the world is loaded at the start of the checkpoint is really what makes a difference. Why some of these are lighting up red? Also, are you knocked off this thing? It's kind of funny if that's the case.
Go for the core, Chief. You'll know when you see it.
What do you guys think? Hello, sir. Alright, let me just mow you down. This one's there. There we go. If the last live was any indication, this episode's gonna blow. My God, I'm afraid of that.
Well done, Chief.
You're goddamn
Sending
right.
in a few chemicals.
One more target, Chief. There's a Covenant AA gun in the next area. Take it down and Lord Hook can start his attack run.
Yippee skip. Let's head on over, huh? Hi, Arbiter.
There was honor in our covenant once, and there shall be again.
There was honor in our genocide and hatred of humanity once,
Follow us.
and then they made it weird and religious. You, Arbiter. Was there that much honor? Jesus Christ. Can you guys give me some space here?
Hey! Hey!
Let's motivate!
I'm supposed to be on your side.
Assholes.
I am your shield. I am your sword.
Somebody give me
Gotta
some
say, I
speed.
still don't care. I remember this part, this little, like, lock-in we have. Little shootout in like a fucking shipping room. Ah, they've installed bulletproof glass. I could have those later. That would be pretty fantastic, I'd say. I never know how effective flashbangs are going to be against AI. Because against human players, like, removing a human player's capability to see is only as good as it is on you, you know? And sometimes there are people that can play the games with their eyes shut. You know, I've conceivably... Wow, you're just a straight-up civvy, huh? Or at least a military engineer. But against AI, you know, never a guarantee. Yeah, you guys do a lot of that, huh? Like, at least 3 brute, like, intros, basically. Aw, yeah. Good fucking time. Yeah, 3, like, brute intros have been,
We're all gonna die.
I guess that's what I get for playing on the second easiest difficulty. You know what? I've deserved a vacation. Played too many games. For my extremely hard job. And then again, I don't get paid for it, so it's not like I'm at a premium here. Considering the veritable army standing before him, that grunt had like negative chance. Hell yeah, the Havoc business engine. Now on your god. How does that feel, guys? Wow. Turnabout's fair play, I guess, huh? Guys, would it really be so bad for me to stay zoomed while I'm shooting? I don't feel as though that would really like change the way the game is played, but considering it's such an intentional, you know, choice in every, that wasn't even an aim shot. Considering it's such an intentional choice in every Halo game, like back to back, maybe it is. Maybe it would really change the course of the game. It would certainly change it in multiplayer, I know. But I guess I don't really care about things in multiplayer that affect single player. But like, part of that is because I care much more about single player than I do multiplayer, and I always have. I've never played deathmatch. You know what I mean? Like, I've never sat down and really played a game that has a single player mode, a single player story mode, and also has a multiplayer mode. If I buy a game to play the multiplayer of it, it's because it is a multiplayer only game. That's why I got into Team Fortress 2, and later why I got into Overwatch. And I quit playing TF2, I quit playing Overwatch. TF2 just because they didn't update it very much. And Overwatch because Blizzard got weird and jingoistic. Well, publicly weird and jingoistic. Who knows how long they've been bought out by China. The Chinese government, I guess I should say. I don't really have a reason to hate China specifically. The Chinese people haven't done anything wrong, certainly. But, like, the Chinese government are pretty villainous, gotta say. And Blizzard's refusal to say, hey, fuck you, which, you know, you'd think would be a softball pitch, you know? Like, someone could conceivably be like, oh, yeah, those are the bad ones. And yet, here we are. So I'm currently between multiplayer games. I was thinking about getting into Apex Legends, but like I don't play multiplayer games for Battle Royale. And if it had like a more straight up and down deathmatch, I'd be all over it. And I could play Titanfall 2. Currently, Titanfall 2 is undergoing a lot of problems. Specifically, their DDoS things are currently happening. And boy, what a sad thing. Because I've actually played the campaign of Titanfall 2. And ordinarily that would upset my rule that I'm just invented. It's kind of something. But Titanfall originally was just multiplayer, and 2 has one of the best single-player campaigns of all time, you know, of that generation. Kind of just for free with the multiplayer. I need cover. Watch out! You guys. So yeah, like, that's where I'm at with that. I'm not really one to have a single player and multiplayer experience. If it is, it's very rare. It's fine if it's something like co-op. Like, I have almost no interest in. Guys, do you want to? You're standing right here, fellas.
Chief, that gun's been firing non-stop.
I know that we're all focusing in very hard on this inanimate hunk of metal that, you know, doesn't take small arms fire. And shooting at it with our small arms, as a matter of fact, but... You know what? You guys go ahead. Doesn't matter if it's a real incredible threat right next door.
Wait for it to open up. That gets excess plasma. Shove some lead down its throat.
Does the gun have to roar like a monster? Is that required? Yeah.
All ships, fire at will.
This is the way the world ends.
Is that a Robert Frost poem? Because if so, fuck you. I hate that guy. Should check that though.
What did Truth just do?
T.S.
Did he activate the rings?
No, sir. But he certainly did something.
Still a crappy poem.
Evac wounded and regroup. Wherever Truth went. Sir, new contact slipping in.
I love how obviously fucked up that thing is.
What is it? More brutes?
Worse.
Oh yeah, and I should pause this as well. So, hey, I've been Alfred, everyone. That's been Halo. Fought another Scarab. I think that makes 2 for Chief's record. And that's about where we're at. So yeah, thank you guys for coming. Thank you for listening to my random rambles about Halo. Because boy, are they disjointed. I might start doing longer episodes shortly. Because it would be really, really cool if I managed to finish this game in 7 parts. It would make it short compared to the other Halo LPs, but I'm ready to take that. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. I've been Alfred. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you. Bye.